Let me ask you something. I need you to be very honest with yourself. You have a job, maybe a very good one, might be 25th or even 28th. The money is gone. You're sitting and wondering where all of this money went to. If that's you, you're not alone. More importantly, it's not even your fault that you are not taught how the system works. 78% of people live paycheck to paycheck, even six-figure earners. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. A high salary does not automatically build wealth. It just means money flows through your accounts faster. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 silent reasons why your income may never actually turn into wealth, and more importantly, exactly what you need to do to fix that. Stay with me because reason number 4 is almost what all of us are guilty of and is the easiest to fix. If you're new here, welcome. I break down personal finance and business in a way that's actually practical. So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss on the next one. Quick context before we get into it. Most of us were never taught about the money system. We were taught to work hard, earn money, and pay bills. But nobody taught us what to do with the difference. So we're going to fix that today. 7 reasons, 7 fixes. Let's go. The more reason we're going to talk about today is lifestyle inflation. And this one stinks. Here's how it works. You get a raise, amazing, you deserve it. But automatically, your expenses also goes up to match it. New car, nice apartment, new restaurants, better clothes. The salary goes up, but so does everything. So nothing actually changes. You're earning more, but you feel exactly the same. This is called hedonic treadmill, the tendency of going back to base happiness no matter how much income you're earning. It's more psychology, not weaknesses. But here's the interesting part. The fix is deceptively simple. Next time your income goes up, commit to, and I mean anything, right? Your bonus, your salary, your commissions, and whatnot. Commit to staying and maintaining the same level of expenses for the next 90 days. All of that increase goes into your savings or investment accounts before you start getting used to having them. After 90 days, you can reassess your situation, but by then, you would have built a habit of saving the money that actually compounds. Okay, so reason number 2, and this one is the root cause of every other problem on this list, and that is spending before saving. Ask most people how they save, and you most likely hear things like, I save anything that's left after I finish paying my bills. And that right there is the problem, because there's never anything left. It's money. Spending always expands to fill available income. It's almost a law of personal finance. If you wait until the end of the month to save, you will always find a reason to spend that extra money. From research, only 11% of people actually pay themselves on the payday before spending on anything else. 89% of people spend first and then save anything that's left, which most likely are not even available. So pay yourself first every single payday before anything else or anyone else. Pay yourself first. A certain percentage will be fine. I recommend 15 or 10%. 10% is even better so long as you're consistent about it. Set it as an automatic transfer without you having to decide whether to do it or not. Decision fatigue is real, and your future self will thank you for it. Reason number 3 is actually those forgotten subscriptions that we had, saved on our phones and every other platforms that we have subscribed to. Okay, this one is quite embarrassing, really, because most of us are guilty about it. Subscriptions, those tiny charges that you see that hide in your bank statement. The streaming service that you forgot to cancel like 6 months ago, the gym subscription collecting dust, the app you downloaded once and forgot about it and it's been billing you ever since. Individually, none of these subscriptions feels like much, but collectively, they're a lot. And let me show you an example to show you how this actually adds up. The gym service subscription, the streaming services, your apps and softwares that you subscribe to, and other forgotten, subscriptions might collectively bring up to like 50,000 naira in a month. Compiled together for a year, that is over 600,000 naira. That's a lot of money. What can you do about it? Set up a 30 minutes money audit on your calendar this weekend. Go through your last 3 bank statements and highlight every recurring charges. Cancel anything that you haven't used in the last 30 days. That 600,000 naira a year is someone else's emergency funds. For most people, that's full emergency funds right there, built in one afternoon of effort. The fourth reason is that your money has no job descriptions. This is the one I mentioned at the start and might be the most important one on the list. When money lands in your account with no plan, it almost always finds its own destination. And that destination is never your own goal. Think about it. Your employer gives every employee a role, a responsibility, and even a job description. But most people let their money sit in their account with no specific purpose at all, or no instructions. The result? It gets spent on nothing in particular. And at the end of the month, you have nothing to show for it. Before your salary hits, at the end of every month, give your money a responsibility and instruction. This is called zero-based budgeting. Open 4 accounts and name them. It can be your savings account, investment account, your bills account, your guilt-free spending account, so for your fun and everything, entertainment that you want to do for a month. Just open those 4 accounts and name them. And every Sunday, at least spend 10 to 15 minutes to review them and know that you're on track. I know this sounds simple because it is. It's income minus all assigned categories, be it savings, investment, groceries, fun, whatever it is. Entertainment must be equal to zero. Not because you spent everything, but because you've assigned responsibility and instruction and purpose to every single naira. Reason number 5 is high interest debt that is eating us alive. If lifestyle inflation is a slow leak, high interest debt is the hole in the boat. The most dangerous thing about it is how we've made it feel normal to have high interest debt. Here's the number that would actually wake everyone up. A 500,000 naira loan at 2% interest rate annually would cost you at least 120,000 naira in interest in 1 year alone, even if you never spend any money from that account again. That's money working against you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the more you carry, the more difficult it becomes for you to build wealth. Now, there are 2 methods to this which I've discussed in my previous videos that I will link in the description below. The short version is list every debt from the highest interest rate to the lowest, and then throw in every extra naira you have at the highest interest rate while paying minimum for the rest. This is called the Avalanche method. Even adding as little as 5,000 naira extra every month to the highest interest rate will cut off years of paying back interest and hundreds of thousands of naira from the highest paying interest. Reason number 6, and this is quite interesting, is not investing or starting too late with investment. And this one, the problem is about time. And you know, time is one resource that we cannot get back. People mostly say that I will invest when I have more money. But that day never comes. And every year you delay costs you more than you can ever imagine. Let me show you what I actually mean with a real example. 2 persons, same investment plan, same return on investment. One person is 25 years old, the other person is 35 years old. So the 25-year-old man started investing 10,000 naira every month for a period of 30 years until he was 55. Same with the person at 35 years old, also started investing at 35 up to the point of being 55, 20 years later. Now, the interesting thing is the person who started investing at the age of 25 accumulated over 34.6 million naira in that 30 years period, as against the person that started investing at 35, who accumulated only about 13.9 million naira, as you can see. Now, that delay in 10 years actually cost the older person over 20.9 million naira. That is an interesting wonder of compound interest and delay in investment. Now, you do not need large amounts of money to start. You just need to start. You can start with index funds, money markets, mutual funds, stocks, bonds and everything. They're easily accessible nowadays. For the exact platforms on how to get started, I will do a dedicated video for that. But for now, you just need to get started. For reason number 7, which is one stream of income. One stream of income is one point of failure, right? One redundancy, one health crisis, one company's decision that you had no control over can set you back for life and everything stops. The average millionaire, I know this phrase has been thrown around a lot, but hear me out. The average millionaire have multiple streams of income working simultaneously for them. That's not because they started rich. They understood the importance of financial security that comes with diversification, not just from earning from one source. Now you don't need to build all 7 streams of income at once. You just need to start with one. A skill you already have that someone will pay for. A digital product, freelancing work, content creation. Honestly, that's why this channel exists, to tell you exactly how to go about that over time. The rule I would encourage you to work towards is ensuring that you do not have a single source of income that accounts for over 50% of your total income. To be honest, that's when you start to feel genuinely financially free. Okay, let's put it all together. So the truth is, none of these 7 problems is a sign that something is wrong with you. There are signs that you will never get in a system that actually works for you. So here's the 7 system and action that you need to take for each of them. For lifestyle inflation, freeze your lifestyle for the next 90 days or your next raise. Set up an auto transfer of recommended 15% into an investment account on your payday. Audit your bank statement this weekend. Open 4-level account and budget on Sunday. List all your debts by rates and prioritize paying extra money on the highest rates. Open an investment account and start with any amount. Identify one skill that you can monetize on the side as an additional income. So there you have it, folks. 7 reasons why your income will never turn into wealth, and 7 concrete things you can do about every single one of them. Now I want you to do something for me before you close this video. Pick just one. Not all 7, just one. The one that felt most personal to you when I mentioned it. The one you felt, oh, that's me. Write it down, put it on your phone notes, and commit to it this week. Because one consistent action repeated over time is how wealth is actually built. Not through perfection, but through showing up. If this video helped you, the best thing you can do is share with a friend or a person who needs to hear it. It might genuinely be changing someone's story. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.